This is what 20,000 US dollars will get you here in Zimbabwe in 2025 in Harare, the country's capital. Thousands of people are complaining the core houses are overpriced. Stay tuned as we are going to explore this property here in Harare. Hello guys, welcome back to Real Estate with Elaine. To my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much. Those who are watching me for the first time and those who haven't subscribed, do so. Let's take this account to 10,000 before the year ends. Let's get everyone informed concerning what's happening in the real estate industry here in Zimbabwe. Alright, let us get straight into it. Buying land in Zimbabwe, especially in Harare, now looks like you are trying to fly over the Bermuda Triangle. You might think and be a statistic. Allegedly, there is a land crisis that is looming in Zimbabwe. The government is trying to contain and put in place the issue of land barons and scammers which are on a sprawl in the country. Over the months, we have seen measures that were put in place by the government to try and contain the situation. Earlier this year, we witnessed the urban state land management policy that was introduced in April by the government. And also, we are now in October. Don't forget the draft master plan, which we are all waiting to hear how it's going to come out. These are all measures being put in place to try and curb the situation that is happening. With house demolitions that happened in the country over the few years, citizens are arguing it is better to buy a house in these old locations where most of the houses are even dilapidated than it is to be buying land where you are not sure what your olds look like. Most of these houses, they're coming in with the right papers, they have title deeds, unlike most of these tents which are being sold. You're not really sure where you are standing. Can we say this is one of the reasons that is causing the sharp rise of the housing market here in Zimbabwe? Let us explore this core house here in Harare in Highfield. Here is the two-roomed core house, which is sitting on 130 square meters. That is the size of the land. The house itself is sitting on 40 square meters. On paper, this is a two-roomed core house, but on the ground, it is a four-roomed. However, those other two rooms, they were not on the plan, so they don't really count as they are not legal. This house is located in Highfield, Western Triangle. This is the toilet and the bathroom. It is outside of the house. Let's have a look at the key reasons why core houses in old locations are now getting expensive. Let's do a small breakdown of all these factors. Number one, let us look at the land scarcity. Like I mentioned, the draft master plan, it was introduced, the proposal, it was introduced. We are all waiting to hear on the outcome of it. We want to know which direction we are going to be moving with. As of now, there are already speculations that there is land scarcity in Harare. Moving on to another key, the location of these old suburbs. They are very close to town, they are very close to the city centers, the amenities, the transport, etc. This actually makes the land more valuable. Hence, the price of that location is going to be up. Let us look at the most important key factor: high demand. Yes, there is a very big demand on these old houses. Many people want core houses in old suburbs because they are closer to work, schools, services. Therefore, the demand pushes the prices to go up. Also, there has been a demand from the diaspora people who want to invest in these areas, as they are claiming it is actually safer to invest in places like this, and also to just have a US dollar value preservation, as the price of property investment is always going to appreciate over the years. Another important factor, we have the legal title security of tenure. Old suburbs often have title deeds, concessions. They have more secure ownership. Buyers may pay a premium for property where legal title is clear. Okay, let us look at the other important key, which is the legal title security of tenure. These old suburbs, majority of them, they actually have most of these old core houses, they are coming in with the rightful papers. Some are under the session, they're coming in with the rightful documents and papers supporting it. And then others, they actually have the title deeds, they are actually in order. So people are actually preferring, it is better to be buying a property that is coming with the rightful legal papers, unlike to put my money in a situation where I am not really sure what my odds are like. Let us look at the other important factor: speculative investment in USD currency. People see property as a hedge against inflation or a way to preserve their savings. Over the years, here in the country, we witnessed a change in currencies. This situation results in people losing their pension funds, their monies. So some people are now opting to be putting their money in property, unlike to be putting it in banks. So there's speculative demand, which is pushing the prices up. Many transactions are in US dollars or are pegged in US dollars, even though incomes are in local currency. This is raising the barrier for many people, with the majority of the working force here in Zimbabwe earning just around or slightly above the poverty datum line. Citizens are actually arguing, even a doctor who has just started working, they cannot afford to be buying this old core house. So this is where we are at in Zimbabwe in 2025. This is what 20,000 US dollars will get you. Which route are you taking? Let's discuss in the comment section. Are you going to take the route of buying an old house, demolish it, start with your renovations, or you are going to start afresh, buy a new piece of land and start your fresh building projects? Which route are you taking? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Until next video, cheers.